Hi everyone, in today's session we are going to see the problem of disk scheduling. We have already seen what is disk scheduling and we have seen there is six different types under disk scheduling algorithm. In this we have taken a problem and for that we have solved this under FCFS and SSTF disk scheduling. Today we are going to see about scan disk scheduling. Okay, and the scan algorithm is also called as elevator algorithm. This is nothing but in this the request may be in any sequence, right? In this, if the head starts its movement, it will completely traverse all the requests in the one side, and after completing the one end it will move towards the next side. This is the core concept of this scan algorithm. Okay, let's see this under this given example problem. Okay, this is our example problem, that is the queue is given and the cylinder head's current position is 53rd cylinder and the sequence is 98, 183, 37, 122, 14, 124, 65 and 67. So as said, in the scan the movement will be in one direction. After completing all the requests in the same direction, the request in the other direction will be served. So in this we can take the traversal of the cylinders either in left or right direction. Here I am starting my movement towards from 53 to 0, and after that I am moving from 0 to 199 cylinder. Okay, as said, initially I will write all the request queue sequence at the top in between the cylinders 0 to 199. The 0 to 199 is considered because the total cylinder count is considered as 200 cylinders. So from 0 to 199 it is totally of 200 cylinders. So after that I will mention all the numbers, request queue numbers first. In this, first is 98, it is mentioned here. After that 183, it is mentioned here. It is 37, it's also mentioned. 122 followed by 14, 124, 65, 67. Okay, and the initial 0, final is 199 and the current position is 53. Everything is mentioned at the initial of the problem. Then since the current position of the cylinder head is at 53, it starts the movement from 53 towards 37. Okay, since that is the nearest to 53. After completing, it moves from 37 to 14, and as said, it will touch the last corner. So in this side the last cylinder is 0. It will traverse from 14 to 0. After that it will start its reverse traversal. During the reverse traversal itself, the servings will be provided for the cylinders. After touching 0, it will again move from 0 to next cylinder to be served. In this, while returning, since 14 has completed and 37 also completed and 53 also completed, next traversal is 65. So from 0 it moves to 65. After 65 it is 67, then followed by 98, then followed by 122 and 124, then 183 is our last cylinder. So it will start its movement, stop its movement here itself. There is no need to touch the cylinder 199. So in this, the thing we have to find is the total head movement of the cylinders, right? So while calculating this, the total movement distance will be calculated. First, the cylinder head is at 53. From 53 it moves to 37. So the total movement is 53 minus 37. It is of 16, right? Yeah, 16 cylinders. Then from 37, 14. 37 minus 14 is 23 cylinders. Then from 14 it moves to 0, right? So 14 minus 0, it is of 14 cylinders. Then from 0 to 65, it is of totally 65 cylinders. From 65 to 67, 67 minus 65, it is of 2 cylinders. Then after that, from 67 it moves to 98. From 98 to 67, it is of 98 minus 67, 31 cylinders. Then from 98 it moves to 122. 122 minus 98, it is of 24 cylinders. Then from 122 to 124, it is of 2 cylinders. Then 124 to 183, it is of 59 cylinders. So the total of all these cylinders is the total head movement, right? And this total is of 236 cylinders. Okay, this is the total head movement of this problem to be solved under scan scheduling algorithm. It can be calculated by this way, or else you can directly take it from this whole sequence distance and calculate this whole sequence distance. If we consider in that way, from 53 to 0, it is of 53 cylinders. Then from 0 to 183, it is of 183 cylinders. So the total is 236. In either way you can calculate this. If you wanted to do as done in the previous problem, you can calculate it in step-by-step manner, or else you can take the total movement, since it is covering only the one side of the cylinders. After that only it will serve the another side. So you can take either way for calculating the total head movement. This is the solution for our problem to be solved under scan scheduling algorithm. As said before, in the scan algorithm you can start the traversal in either one side. From 53 we have taken to 0, and after that we have moved towards the 183rd cylinder at last. In the opposite direction also you can do. If you are taking in the opposite direction, the movement will be from 53 to 199. After that, while reversing from 199, it will serve to the next direction till 14. In that way also you can solve this problem. But the core concept is, in scan, since it is also known as a elevator algorithm, it will serve only in the one direction, and after touching the bottom of this cylinder it will move to the another direction, and while returning it will serve the cylinder request. This is the concept of scan algorithm. Let's see the other three types of C-scan, look and C-look on the further sessions. Okay, thank you.